Hey everybody, we're here at Cornwall, Pennsylvania. We are here on the rails to trails. We're going to do a little bit of a hike up to the Cornwall Lebanon Railroad Bridge behind the Cornwall Inn, just so you guys can check it out. It's just a short hike, but I figured why not do something cool and before it starts raining out here. Here we are once again, Cornwall, Pennsylvania. There's one of those really cool stone houses in the area. This is a bike trail here as well as hiking. Here, Lebanon Valley Rails to Trails. And it sort of takes you through. It's just such a cool, and this is like the Cornwall to Mount Gretna. And it's just sort of neat. You can just sort of see the trail here. And there you're going up to like Lickdale where we've done some stuff there. But anyways, pretty cool. Let's head over there. I will caution you when you do go across the road here, like with anything, do show caution, because as much as they're supposed to stop, they do not always stop for human beings. They actually stopped this time, because I've seen people go right through because they just don't pay attention. But this is just a neat little section of the trail. Because of the bridge, there's actually two separate ones. We are going to do one through here at some point, because I want to talk about the Cornwall Railroad and the Cornwall and Lebanon Railroad, two completely different railroads. Let's see what the Lebanon Valley Rail Trail, Iron Legacy section is community, blah blah blah. Cornwall Minor, Cornwall Borough, Lebanon County Commissioners. So this is pretty old because he hasn't been a senator for a long time. But anyways, this is a cool trail to go up on. I am in Mr. Casty, but so that's one of the reasons it's going to be a pretty short hike, because I'm old, I'm tired. Please clean up after your pet. And no snowmobiles are allowed. I think when we go up here a little further, I'm going to want to turn the camera off just for a second as we pass these people. I'm always try to be aware that people are not always wanting to be on camera. Or I'll turn it to the right, something like that. Whichever is easier. But it's such a pretty, it is, I will caution you, if you're out of shape like me, or dragging a moose on your right leg. Most of this is uphill going to Mount Gretna. For most people it's not bad. For someone like me that isn't in the greatest of shape, it can put you out of breath. But we'll go over, there's a tunnel I've taken pictures of Instagram. We'll try to go up to there and then look down over the road. And that'll be the end of our trek. But it's very cool nonetheless. This is a pretty rails to trails area. And this building over here, this is the old Cornwall and Lebanon. I believe it's the Cornwall and Lebanon Rail Station. It's now the municipal building police station, but it is used to be the old rail station. I think the Cornwall rail station, though, that's gone completely. But yeah, we might stop at this sign as well. But you got the Cornwall School, that's right over here. You're seeing some of the newer section. The stone section, which is now coming into picture, that was built, I believe, like 1910, 1911. It's pretty cool. And then behind that on the other side is the old Cornwall United Methodist Church that we've talked about, and stopped there. I think we took photographs for it. Hey, how you doing? So we're almost at the railroad bridge. I'm going to take a quick peeky at the history of railroads through Cornwall. Let's go across the rail bridge. And we can look at the historic Cornwall Inn. That's been around for quite a long time. Hey. Reminds me of Captain America and Falcon's, like, to your left. But this is an iconic old iron railroad bridge. Been here for a long time. Not sure exactly how long it's been here, but and that is the historic Cornwall Inn. It's a really beautiful building. They have all kinds of events there and all that good stuff. But neat bit of history here, folks. Very, very cool. It's nice when they preserve these old rail bridges and you just look at it's, you know, in its simplicity, it's still just such a neat bit of engineering. A modern marvel. Like I said, we'll go down to the other bridge, which I'm going to take a pause here. I'm going to use this also to do a quick vlog, because it was a long day today at work and I am tired, so we'll turn this around. Alright, so once again, if I can show it there, the cast is back on. Probably have however many weeks it takes to heal, which will probably be 2 to 3 weeks, and then probably about 3 or 4 weeks. So anywhere between, I think, 6 to 8 weeks, I'm preparing myself for to have this on. So I'm going to be trying to continue to do stuff, but it may be slightly sporadic, as in regard to maybe every 2 days, every 3 days, or something like that. Because it's just, I have a lot of material that I can go through. It's just editing and work right now. It's sort of nuts. Working at this event collective, it's trying to get the warehouse in order, trying to get it so the warehouse once again is getting orders ready for our drivers ahead of time, so it just has a smoother, you know, we're staging things for cleaning to be put away, that kind of stuff. I have a little bit of my history and stuff like that in there with Hershey doing that kind of stuff, so it's not outside of what I'm used to. So, but anyways, the St. John's video, I'm doing a video for my church that not only goes into the history again, because that was one of the first videos that I did, and I actually found the 2 graves of the individuals who were 2 of the founding members of the Sunday school. So I got to go back and I got to refilm that, because I had some of my information wrong. I thought they were still doing their summer services out down in the Grove. They're not anymore. So I had to redo that. And I just sort of in general want to redo some of the videos. I'm going to probably put that out next Tuesday or Wednesday, because I want to give it enough time. If someone wants to join us, I normally don't deal with religion or politics, because that's not what the purpose of the channel is. But I do want to do this video welcoming people to the church. And I also, like St. Luke's and any other churches that welcome us in to their church, I would like to give them the opportunity to tell you, this is what we do, this is what we're involved with, and we'd like to welcome you here. I just think it's one of those things that's appropriate to do, with somebody being gracious enough to allow us into their church. I have to do a lot of editing on the historic old Annville Day. That video I'm hoping maybe to get out by early next week. I have a couple other ones that Moss Lady got us out on. I forget whether it's St. Peter's or St. Paul's United Brethren Church. I want to get that one out. There's a few other things I need to do to get some videos out and ready to go. I'll probably do some short filmings on different things that I feel like a little easier for me to do, because I got to sort of go that route. So some of the videos are going to be a little shorter. I do want to get the... My brain is really off today. I couldn't remember anything at work. I was just like discombobulated, but Tales of Hometown History, I want to get that series started up again. Heroines of Hometown History, I want to get that started up again. More haunted history stories, that's coming up. Also, Greatest Inventions, that'll be coming up. So a number of those series where I'm doing a lot of audio work, we will be going back to those and getting a number of those done. I'll be getting back into some of these shorts up and stuff like that as well. It's just sort of, I have so much on my phone right now that I got to edit and put together. A lot of material, a lot of videos to come. Saturday, depending on the weather. Right now, Cliff and I are planning, Cliff, the Wandering Woodsman, are planning on going to Schaeferstown's Cherry Festival, and I believe it's, I'm not sure if it's Old American Crafts Fair, but it's American Crafts, and it's going to be older, and a lot of reenactors, people that are dressed up in colonial, like French and Indian War, Revolutionary War period of time garb. So I think it'd be really cool, and even Cliff's going to wear something unique in that regard. Now, if it rains, I'm not going to be able to do it because I can't get the cast wet, or else I'm going to be in trouble. So right now it's sort of 50-50 on whether it's going to rain or not. I'm hoping it doesn't because I'd really, really like to go do this. I also probably really, really need to take a break. I know Sunday, the whole day I'm taking off. I had that family emergency. We thought my mom might be passing away last weekend. My sister got a call from Cedar Haven about that she was feverish, cold to the touch, and listless. And when I went in, she was just sort of not there. It's like almost comatose. She came out of it then and talked to me, but here she just had a UTI, thank God. And she's doing well. She just got back to Cedar Haven yesterday. But since then, life's been a little chaotic, and I got behind at business. So it's been a little nuts. I need to sort of dial it back a little bit, sort of cool my jets to let my body rest a little bit because I'm feeling it right now. But anyways, I was like going over to see Mom today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to quick go over and do a nature hike. Hike down to the Cornwall Bridge. I think that's something I can handle. And like I said, I just want to go down this way a little bit more so we can overlook where the road goes underneath. And then it goes up that way. It'll go up to Bird Coleman, the village of Bird Coleman. It's one of these neat mining villages that they each actually had their own iron furnace. And it was different sizes and that type of stuff, but I want to go back and start doing that villages of Cornwall as well. And eventually, once I get more information, the other one I have Mannheim rail station. I had that video coming out probably tomorrow, which would be Saturday because today is Thursday. So this one will go out Friday, and then I'm hoping Mannheim rail station, I'll have that out Saturday, and go from there. But the channel's doing well. It's been fun. I got all kinds of new cool stuff that's going on. A little tired, but overall feeling really, really good. My spirits are in good place, and thanks to you guys, we're still going strong. Channel's growing again, and it's looking good. So thank you as always to everybody. Let's continue the hike. So anyways, here at the end of the rail bridge, and it's just a short jaunt down through here, and I think I'm going to make two little tiny shorts, one going across the bridge, enjoying that, and then one maybe on this side. But I got to flip the camera. I always keep on forgetting to do that. You got to have the shorts all out to be vertical, or else you're not in the picture. I had to go back and shoot a couple of videos the other day. I gotta go. Well, I'm not going to reshoot it, but I'm going to do audio over pictures of Mannheim, because I've been told in the past looking up my nose is not a pleasant thing, which I would agree with. And the camera was sort of shooting up my nose quite a bit when I was going for a different perspective. It was like beautiful and ugly, beauty and the beast. There's a robin. He just flew away, or she. And right here is the bridge. I was hoping it'd be a little cooler of a look, but the bridge itself is so phenomenal. I've taken a number of pictures of it. Just awesome. I think we got a lot of ratty stuff in the way, but you can sort of look down. You guys can see the road. There's somebody driving out, but There's a bridge underneath here, or a tunnel, I should say. You can probably see the vehicle coming down through there. They'll go right underneath here and then go out the other side. Whoa! Magic. But anyways, so yeah, there is I was hoping to be a better look down here because I haven't been over this for a while, but it's a little grown up briary. But cool. So anyways, I want to say thank you guys for coming along. I'm done. I gotta hike back now. But as always, I want to say thank you for coming along. Another adventure going on, this little mini hike, if you will. Wish there was more birds, but it's cloudy, as you can see. Hasn't started raining yet, but it is what it is. But thanks for coming along, and as always, we'll see you all about town. The bench for those who have no friends or want no friends, and for all those single fellas. All by myself. One is the loneliest number. It's pretty much this bench here. It's made for one and sadness. Sort of like ranch dressing.